Hi, my name is Stephanie Sharp, and I developed the Vote Sharp web and mobile communications tracking and targeting app for constituent communication, and wanted to walk you through the mobile version of the app. And you're going to first go to the browser that's native on your device. So it's available as a web browser and available on Apple products as well as Android products. You're going to go to your URL line up here and put in https://votesharp.biz/mobile, and that'll take you to the mobile site with all the mapping. You use your regular login and password. If you've forgotten your password, text me and I will reset it for you so you can set up a new secure password. Click enter or click login and then center. You may have a screen that pops up that says, is it okay? Basically allow the browser to use your location, and you definitely want to accept that. If you continue to have problems, you need to go into your location settings, which are underneath your settings and then down in privacy. So location services, and then you need to pick your Safari and make sure that that's toggled as allowed to be used. Okay, so let's go back to the browser. Okay, so we're at the browser. We've logged in. Push center so it finds you. I also like to push satellite because it gives you a little better idea of where driveways are. Then click options. What you're looking at right now is all registered voters, regardless of party affiliation or voting frequency. You don't want to walk every single house. You want to filter. So click filters. You can click the keep centered button, and that will keep the map centered on you wherever you are. For most elections, I encourage Republican and unaffiliated voters to talk to, unless you're in a general election and then you add in Democrat voters. Season is even and odd. So it used to be fall and spring elections. Now we use even year elections and odd year elections. So even, general, because you don't just want to be talking to primary voters. And then frequency, 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3. The three that we're looking at right now are 2010, 2012, and 2014. So I would encourage a 2 of 3 list that only includes one presidential election, so that's a good marker of a good voter. And then this is a personal preference as well. I want to see voters that I have not hit their door or done a lit drop in the last 2 days. And what this does is it removes pins as you walk a door. So as you go to someone's door and you save a communication that's either door or lit drop for them, you talk to them at the door, or they weren't home and you did a lit drop. As you save that communication, the pin will come off the map. You can also use this to view like all of the yard signs that you have planted and things like that. So then you just click back over on this little sliver of the map that you see, and you see some pins disappear. So the first thing that you want to do is pick one of these pins, and it's a white box that pops up and tells you how many registered voters are at that. I'm actually going to use myself, so I'm not sharing my neighbors all of their stuff. So let's look at Dan's file. That's a good example. So as you get to a door, you have a good idea of the people that live there and then their party affiliation. And when they answer the door, you can go in and log a communication for someone. So I'm actually going to skip all of this part. This information is just FYI, mostly for the candidate. The bulk of what a volunteer is going to do and what you're going to